big time producers, writers now, but back in the day before you got started, have you ever been when you go into a session with Aretha Franklin, when you go in a session with somebody like Usher back in the day, is there an intimidation factor at all in the beginning? Now it probably isn't because they're coming to you. But when you had to try and sell somebody on your beats or the words, whatever, never, Troy? Never?
Nah.
Oh, look
Let
at
me
that.
tell
I
you
like that.
Intimidation. What did he say?
What is that?
He said
I
intimidation.
mean, but like taking something to somebody, it's like when you first starting off, you hope that they like it. I mean, maybe that's not the right term or whatever.
Most producers, Mike, are very, very confident. You know what I mean? So
I see.
they feel like, they just as hot as, Usher or whatever, because I'm going to make you hot with this hot ass record. It's a proven, and it's proven.
Usher told me, like I love Usher. That's my brother now, man. But he fucking hated me, dog. He hated, he fucking hated that motherfucker.
Really?
Like, yeah, he told me I was going to ruin his fucking career. That's what he told me about that song.
Wow, tell us about that.
Well, I mean,
so when you present this to Usher, you hear that, dude, I mean, how the hell is that? I mean, you hear that beat. That's automatically, you just can't help but dance with that.
It's so funny. It's so funny that if that Sean says that Usher hated him because he thought he was gonna ruin his career, but he forgot about Pop Your Collar that came before.
Yeah.
See, Sean, you can't say that. I can say that, but because that was gonna ruin his career.
You know what was crazy is that what people don't understand. This is our emotion. This is it's our sauce. This is who the fuck we are, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Run It for Chris Brown and Give Me That and Ain't No Way and Wall to Wall. That's Sean Garrett at 15. And Chris Brown is such a fucking amazing adapter. Like he can take a person out. Like Usher and Chris are really, really good at this. Like Usher will fuck around and become you. Mm-hmm. He will become you. That's what he does. He learned. People don't understand. Like Beyonce, they're fucking supernatural, dog. They're not normal. They're not normal people. Because in order for you to take a song and learn that fucker quickly, and I'm talking about on the spot, because we did B-Day in fucking 2.5 weeks. The entire album. Ring the Alarm, Upgrade You, Get Me Body. Like she can watch Tiana fucking Taylor was 16 years old. She choreographed Ring the Alarm.
She's a beast.
When she was 16.
Wow.
Or it might have been 15 or some shit like that. But it's just certain these artists are those superstars. They're called superstars for a reason. And at the time, it was like I kind of broke into the game. I was a lot of things happened for me that wasn't supposed to happen. When I signed my publishing deal, I did my publishing deal in September 2003. Fucking Yeah came out in December 2003.
Wow.
And I was already in the green. Like
so you already off and running. I mean, you off and running beginning of your career. Troy, I mean, you're at Motown, you're with Boyz II Men, you got 4 songs on there. I mean, like, so maybe intimidate because you motherfuckers already did the shit from the jump. All right, so
let me tell you something. Hold on. Listen. When you talk about Aretha Franklin, I grew up on Aretha Franklin. Here's the thing. I know who Aretha Franklin is. I know who Ron Isley is. I know who Patti LaBelle is. I know their music. I know their voice. I know their style. I am not about to be in this session and be a part of them not sounding the way they're supposed to sound. That's not happening. So being in Aretha Franklin's home and working with her, Aretha's a beast. If you don't say nothing slick to her, she'll go off on you. And I wasn't intimidated. She had that thing, and I wasn't intimidated, and that's what made us so cool, because she could tell that I wasn't afraid to say, I think you can do it again. Oh. And the way that I would say it, she would, okay, all right.
But how do you establish that respect with somebody like that? I mean, you coming in or whatever, you're working with them, they know your music.
You're not getting in there. Like
without the songs.
Yeah, you can go listen to my demo of Yeah right now. If you go to YouTube and type in Sean Garrett, Yeah, you'll hear the actual demo, right? And so they hear the song first, and they become the song. It's not like we're not going in there trying some shit.
Yeah.
Like you got,
they know, they hear the songs before you get there, and the
right.
respect comes from the songs. I mean, I tell people all the time, if you wanna deal with if you wanna punch this griminess of the industry in the face, if you want to tame it, the best way to tame it and to regulate niggas is a hit record. Niggas will turn into little bitches for real. They will. They'll be like, I was just checking in. Now you just tried to get them on the phone for 2 years. You get a smash record. I was just checking in and seeing if you need any, if you know, just to see if you had anything you had, like, you know, just chop it up with you. Like, nigga, I just had to chase you down for my money.
How do you do that? How do you, when they circle back like that, when they all of a sudden get the vapors like that, how do you it's about the money, so you still got to be about the business. You can't take it personal.
I don't know about Sean. But I just turned into a no. Listen, great. I'll put a folder together for you because I ain't got no pride. Give me that money, because you're gonna give me the money because I got something you want.
Right.
So I don't got I got an ego, but I ain't got an ego like that. Like it's not that serious to me. It's like, I'll get you back that way. I chased you for 2 years. I'm gonna get my money from it.
Yeah, ain't no need it.
I'm sorry. Go on, Sean.
No, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
No, you go on, brother. I want you to clarify.
I mean, you know, it's like it's funny. Like, the shit is funny. You like, you know, and I love it when people try not to fuck with me. That's what I really fucking enjoy, because I'm watching them. I'm watching them play. I can see it from my house, and I know pretty much what the fuck is going on. I know who's working on albums. I know what's going on. I know what my competition is. I know who can do what. So you know, when it's a niche, we have a niche. When you create a niche, it's a niche for a reason. You know what I'm saying? It's like Nike is the #1 shoe company in the world, right? For a reason. That integrity that it comes with their product is a reason. So I ain't fucking rushing. I ain't fighting. I ain't arguing. I'm not doing none of that shit. Because you already know them fucking bows is coming when you hear some of my music. So if it ain't you, you gonna watch, either you gonna be the movie, or you gonna fucking watch the movie.
So he got that Jordan mentality, man. You like slights, because that motivates you. But y'all know that shit goes both ways now. So you hot, right? You've had shit every year for 30 years. Sean, you're both y'all hot as shit right now, right? So people are coming to you. What about those artists that aren't as hot and they're asking y'all for some beats? They're asking you for some music and shit like that. That's what
comes with it.
But how do you decide which, like, if somebody that you were cool with, he may have been hot 7 years ago and it's falling off, nobody's like, what the fuck, what happened to Christopher Williams? And he comes to you right now and says, hey man, Sean, I know you got that heat, man. Can you do this for me? How do you decide who's gonna get your shit?
Because that's how I had so many hits, because I never was the egotistical type of person that said, fuck, I ain't working with that person. If there's some shit, if there's, I love talent. I love people. You know, I'm not one that, I know some people's like, I don't like people. Fuck people. I hate these motherfuckers. I'm not really like that, dog. I'm really a little different, because I love what I do. So if there's an artist that's new, and I like discovering things too. Like, this is a discovery generation. So discovering some shit is even better. You know what I mean? It's like, Chris Brown was 15 years old, dog. And I met him and I was just like, fucking love that little motherfucker.
That's cool, man. I love that. And
you know what I mean?
You with Trey Songz now, but you weren't blown away when you first met Trey, right, Troy?
Oh, no. Actually, it wasn't about, I wasn't blown away like, whoa. It was a tone in there. It was a tone, and it was something in his eyes, pause, that that I saw. And again, it goes back to what I said, the gift of being able to see a diamond in the, you know, like in the rough. And when he sang, I didn't feel like listening to him. It was a favor. It was a favor. And so I just had him come by, and I was like, okay, because they kept asking me to do this. I'm like, all right, have him just come by. And when he sang Donnell Jones, Where I Want to Be. And I could not ignore the tone. It wasn't that he sang really good. It was the tone that made me say, you know what, come over here, sit down. And he had written a song and I just had him sing it. I went over to the keys and I played the song. I figured out the chords to his song, built the song up, and then had him just see if he could record, to see how he follows instructions, because he had never recorded before. He was 15 years old, never been in the studio, never recorded, never heard his voice, and so he followed the instructions for someone who never knew what to do, never knew been in the studio. That's what impressed me. And I'm like, okay, you know what? Okay, I got to do this. I have to. It pulls you in and you got to go with it. You can't ignore it. If you're great, you know what greatness is before it becomes great.
And 8 albums later, y'all still together, right? So it's working.
Sean, who was that artist for you, man? Who was that artist that surprised you, buddy, when you was coming up?
Man, surprised me like, oh, what? What do you mean? Like
what Troy said, you know what I mean, that you thought didn't happen.
Okay.
You saw something in them.
Man, let me see. Again, y'all, I'm telling you, my mindset, I don't really like, I'm not that kind of I'm not the type of person who feels like, because I understand a process. This shit is all process, right? It's a process. It's a time that, like, like my son, I tell him, like, okay, you didn't get what the fuck I was trying to. If my son came and said, Dad, damn, if I would have, man, when I was 13, I wish I was doing what you telling me to do now. I wish I'd have did when I was 13. But that was my perspective. Like, that's just how I grew up. So if I'm working with somebody, I can, it's so many different things when you're working when you're working on something. It's just like a process with what y'all do, in your show, and when your show can take off. There's a possibility your show can just go fucking crazy at any point in time. Like Versus, we just had the battle, right? The Versus battle. And you know what? Everybody heard them fucking songs again. It was like, oh, hold on a minute. No,
there you go.
The shit, fucking songs was nuts. And you can tell the difference in the songs. Now music is starting. Now we're getting creative again. Now the shit is starting to feel. I'm listening to some shit now. I'm like, okay, cool. I need to come the fuck outside because it's feeling like they're putting thought into it, and it's this transitions now. So it's like when you're working with certain artists, I can't even. That's a good question because I don't really remember somebody I said I don't think they got it, and they fucked around and surprised me. Now I will tell you this. You know what, Sierra? I'll say this. Yeah, Sierra, I would say it wasn't that I didn't think she had it. It was just that she was such a little girl. Like, you know what I mean? Sierra was, 16, turning 17, or 17. I did goodies when it was 17. But it was like, there was Beyonce, and then there was fucking little Sierra, right? And I was just like, but she had this little thing in her to where she thought she could fucking beat her. Like, she thought that she was going to challenge. She thought she was going to challenge her.
I love it. Like, I love it. You got to have that confidence, though, right?
No.
She had it, man.
Hey, you know what your problem is, Sean? Why you can't remember? You got too many fucking hits, nigga.
I know he does. I mean, he got a story for every one of them too, because he said he wanted to work with Khalees for her because of her hair. You liked her afro?
Yeah, I loved her hair, dog. That's why I wanted to work. I did Bossy. I did Bossy. And that song was really about Bossy, was about her. Like, you know what I mean? I'm the one that told Skateboard P to switch the babe. You know what I mean? That's what that conversation was about, because it was just like I just liked her. I was like, she's fucking cool. Like, her hair was amazing to me. It's just little things. It's always the little things.